Okay, minor setback, not a big deal. This piece that I glued on this back plate here, right below the exhaust shroud and the exhaust housing, is not completely dry, and it keeps moving around on me slightly while I try to sand this putty off. So I removed the majority of the putty. Once it's completely dry, I'm going to go back in and try to fill this seam. May use Mr. Surfacer, or I may stick to the Tamiya putty. Not a problem. But I am going to go ahead and attach the photo etch screen. So I'm going to be using off this, it says Pz.Kpfw 3G, but for those of you who do not know, the Pz.Kpfw 3 was built off of the Pz.Kpfw 3 chassis. So they utilized the same engine components. The difference, of course, was that the Stug, or Sturmgeschütz, was an assault gun and had a fixed superstructure with no turret, but it had a bigger, heavier, more powerful gun. So, Tamiya includes this really nice photo etched fret. I've used these before. Neat little accessory. And they also include some instructions to be used. And I need some specialized glue, which I'm reaching for now. We need CA glue, or as my more sophisticated modeling friend, no, I'm just kidding, as my other modeling buddies would call cyanoacrylate. Took me a long time to figure out how to pronounce that. And I'm going to be using this stuff here. It's medium bond. Go ahead and screw the cap on. And I need a cocktail stick, which we refer to as a friggin' toothpick, because that's what you use it for. So I've got that. So the first thing we need to do is remove the photo etch from this fret, or fret is a term for photo etch sprue, and there are several ways you can do that. So this is, once again, guys, this is one of the more advanced techniques. I'll be using, you can use a hobby knife like this, for example, provided it's razor sharp and you've got something to cut it on. Or if you're crazy about nice tools, these Xuron micro shear photo etch shears, which I'm going to use to remove this piece of photo etch from the fret. There's one little piece. It's got 3 attachment points and they're tiny. And that's it. So the piece of photo etch is removed. And as you can see, I'm going to, this little nice piece here, a dark background, this will be handy. So this is what I have cut off. And now the next thing I'm going to do, you'll see there's a little bit of material left over there, and at the top where I cut this off the photo etch fret. And I've got another tool to handle that. Once again, one of my favorite Tamiya tools. This is a Tamiya tool. It's actually a micro diamond file designed to remove for this exact application, for removing excess material from photo etch and metal parts, because of course metal is quite a bit harder than plastic. And it doesn't take many swipes with a diamond file to remove that excess material. So the one on the top is done, and one on that leg is done. And let me file this little piece off here. Not quite. And remember, this is not a, you can build this kit really good straight out of the box. It's just that I really prefer to do the photo etch just because it adds that little bit of extra detail. So I've got my CA glue, and I need something to put it on. I'm going to use this piece of plastic because I need to dab off a bit. That's plenty. And I'm going to grab my cocktail stick and I'm going to apply this to the... I'm going to zoom in, maybe you guys can see me do this better. There we go. Sorry guys, fiddling with the camera. So, take my dab of glue on my cocktail stick and I'm going to smear it to where this photo etch engine grill is going to attach. You do have to work with a little quicker pace because obviously this glue dries very rapidly, so you don't want to mess around too much. And then I take my piece of photo etch and there it is. There's some alignment there. And it is attached. There it is. So I think it looks nice. Oops. There's that screen. And of course you can add damage to it. It's really, really thin. But that's all there is to that. So guys, I mean, this is a great little set, little add-on for the kit. That photo etch set from Tamiya. This, let me zoom back out. Great little add-on set. It's about 10, 12 bucks. Most of the kits come with photo etch now, but it just adds that little bit of extra detail. You know, I really like it. So I really think I'm going to call it quits for this video because it was probably longer than I wanted it to be. I hope you guys gained something from it. And so basically we got through step number 3. Step number 4 begins the construction of the sprocket, idler wheels, and road wheels. And that's kind of one of the more tedious parts of the build, although it's not terrible. This tank only has 6 road wheels per side, so there's not a ton of cleanup. There's really not a whole lot to do. Also, with the drive sprocket or the idler wheel, there's just a couple of attachments points, so they it cleans up like that. So that's what we did in the first video, or first construction. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and work on that seam some more. It's more or less gone, but this needs to completely dry. But so far, it's coming along nicely. I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. Signing off. See ya.